The State of Hockey and PrepSpotlight.tv, in coordination with the Minnesota State High School League and 45 TV, brings you coverage of the 2020 Girls State Hockey Tournament. This game is brought to you by the Tradition Companies, your one-stop shop for all your home and financing needs. Visit traditionco.com. Comprehensive hockey coverage is supported by the McDonald's franchise owners of Minnesota. Further your education and achieve your dreams with McDonald's Archways to Opportunity. The Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation, treating addiction, transforming lives. The Urgency Room, in fast, home soon. Xfinity, the best internet in America. And by KLN Family Brands, from our family to yours.
Back at the XL Energy Center, our second Class A quarterfinal of the day pits the Cloquet-Esco Carleton Lumberjacks, the number 3 seed, and the champions of Section 7 against the champions of Section 2, the Hutchinson Tigers, with a record of 21-7. Let's check in with public address announcer Dave Wright for the introductions of the tournament rosters.
Meet the entire rosters for both teams. First, let's meet Hutchinson. Junior goaltender number 1, Hannah Landweg. Sophomore forward number 2, Miranda Peel. Junior forward number 3, Marley Harlander. Junior forward number 4, Madison Seifert. Senior defense number 5, Lena Berthew. Sophomore forward number 6, Ellie Peterson. 8th grade defense number 7, Morgan Brigman. Freshman number 8, Erin White. Freshman number 9, Haley Martin. Sophomore number 10, Katie Ives. Senior number 11, Alex Hankey. Junior number 14, Ellie Campbell. Senior defense number 15, Ainsley Jensen. Freshman defense number 16, Lauren Nelson. Junior defense number 17, Ellie Buck. Senior forward number 18, Sabrina Tracy. Junior defense number 19, Paige Terleski. Senior forward number 20, Britta Johnson. 8th grade forward number 21, Jolynn Howen. And freshman goaltender number 30, Stella Dawkins. The assistant coaches are Ross Wendling, Montana Hemling, and Kyle Wendling. Head coach Mark Teleski, the Hutchinson Tigers. Now let's meet Cloquet-Esco Carleton. Sophomore forward number 2, Marina Dosto. Sophomore forward number 4, Dana Jones. Senior forward number 5, Taylor Nelson. Junior forward number 7, Keely Grasshorn. Senior forward number 8, Dia De Leon. Junior forward number 9, Lily Hansen. Sophomore defense number 11, Bella Harriman. Sophomore forward number 13, Tenley Stewart. Junior forward number 14, Lauren Cockott. Senior defense number 15, Emmy Elena. Senior defense number 16, Jenna Zdebski. Freshman defense number 17, Emily Litsky. Senior forward number 19, Jackie Pogorillas. Senior forward number 21, Kiana Bender. Sophomore defense number 23, Eve Eugenis. Freshman defense number 24, Frankie Halverson. Sophomore forward number 26, Bryn Martin. Sophomore forward number 28, Ashton Schneeberger. Freshman goaltender number 30, Araya Kaminsky. And senior goaltender number 33, Lauren Maslowski. The assistant coaches are Penny Ellsworth.
That's a look at the two teams. Let's take a quick break and come back with the opening face-off next. You're enjoying the Girls State Hockey Tournament on Prep Spotlight TV, presented by State of Hockey and the Tradition Companies.
While Minnesota high schools pursue victories, students across the state are also pursuing a college education with help from McDonald's. Our Choice Opportunity provides tuition assistance to restaurant employees. Crew members receive $2,500 per year for college, and managers $3,000 per year. Tuition assistance applies to community colleges, four-year universities, and trade schools. For more information, visit mcdonalds.com/education.
Head back at the XL Energy Center. Time for our KLN family brand keys of the game, from our family to yours. For Hutchinson, as they come in as the number 10 ranked team in the last state poll by Let's Play Hockey. Just again, the same as Wilmer. They were the unseeded team in the last game. Hutchinson unseeded this time. Just keep your feet on the ground. And Cloquet-Esco Carleton, which waited 11 years to play in a section final again. For them, enjoy the moment and see if they can earn a matchup against the number 2 seed War Road. Starting goaltenders for this game. For Cloquet-Esco Carleton, it's Lauren Maslowski, the senior. 10-1 on the season. Goals against average is a .04, 91.9 save percentage, and 3 shutouts. Araya Kaminsky is going into goal for Cloquet-Esco Carleton. 12-2, 1.94, not bad as well. 88.7 save percentage and 1 shutout. And then goal for Hutchinson is Hannah Ladwig, who's played all but 15 minutes of this season in goal for the Tigers. She's 18-7 in the regular season with a 1.84 goals against average, a 92% save percentage, and 5 shutouts. And we are underway. A couple of teams that know how to keep the puck out of their net, and we are underway here from the XL Energy Center. Lumberjacks in control. Pass banked ahead and banked in by Taylor Nelson, their scoring leader. 44 goals on the season for the senior. Puck comes out to center, and the Tigers will play it into the zone. This is Alex Henchy centering it, and it's going to come all the way through to the far side boards. Tracy from the wall, controlling deep in the Lumberjacks end, now feeds it. Henchy feeds the left point, now over to the near side. It comes Berthume, puts it in front, and Lumberjacks defense stands tall. Puck comes off to the left corner, and they're going to lean in against the wall to try to slow it up. Now behind the net, it's Ives in control for Hutchinson. On the left side, it's Henchy now feeds the slot area, and it's picked up there by Tracy, who takes it back to the corner. Lost possession. Lumberjacks will clear around to the half wall on that side. And now in the right corner, it's picked up and played ahead by Tenley Stewart for the Lumberjacks. And out to center they come. Kiana Bender plays it in. Fine soccer player as well for Cloquet High School. Takes the first shot on goal of the game, and a save made by Ladwig. Puck off to the near wall. Cloquet able to keep the puck in, and it comes to the near side. Mariana Dostal looks to center. Puck runs up the slot, and now into the high slot it comes. Zadebski takes a shot. They score! And the Lumberjacks on the board. Jenny Zadebski with a shot from the point, and it goes in after 1:30. And Cloquet-Esco Carleton is off to a flyer. They lead it 1-0. We'll see if that was tipped as we take a look at the replay here. There's Zadebski high in the slot. It was clean. It went through, took the shot from Emily Litchke, and Knocked it home. Jenny Zadevsky with a goal for Cloquet Esco Carleton after 1 minute and 30 seconds, and the number 2 seeds are off to the lead, 1-0. So Hutchinson back on their heels a little bit as the Lumberjacks score in the first 2 minutes.
Cloquet Esco Carleton goal, her first in the tournament, scored by number 16, Jenna Zadevsky. Assist number 4, Dana Jones. 17, Emily Litchke.
Dana Jones also getting an assist on that goal. Litchke assisting as well at 1:30, and the Lumberjacks have the lead 1-0. Play in the Lumberjack zone behind the net, picked up there by Dostal. Feeds it up the far wall and out to center, and it's controlled there by Hutchinson's Ainsley Jensen. Back into the zone, and now it's rink-wided back into the Lumberjacks. Airman unable to control it. Now I just had a major change in my crowd mic. I apologize for that loud noise there. And it's a lot better now, as a matter of fact. So we'll play it off to the far wall in the Hutchinson zone. I apologize for that blast in the audio there, but they've changed some settings around here on our mixing board. And boy, when it works, doesn't it? Puck to the near side boards in the Hutchinson zone. 14-12 to go in the first period. Here's a shot from the left point that winds up going wide by Elena. Now cleared around on the near side. Lumberjacks continue to put on pressure. 3 minutes gone in the first period. They lead it 1-0. And it's back into the Lumberjack zone. And they touch the puck, and the puck played to the high stick will bring the face-off back into their zone to the left. Cloquet Esco Carleton, the number 3 ranked team in the last poll by Let's Play Hockey. They defeated the number 4 ranked team, Proctor Hermantown, in the section finals. And it was a battle, no doubt about that, and it's anyone who saw it. 3-2 and overtime, and it was a win for Cloquet Esco Carleton, who also beat Hibbing Chisholm in International Falls, avenging an earlier loss to Proctor Hermantown in the section finals. Play now in the Lumberjack zone, and it's picked up by Henke along the boards. Fed over to the near side. A centering pass is broken up in front as the puck came to Koleski, and now here come the Lumberjacks with the pass too far down the left side. And it's played ahead past Bender, and it's going to be an icing call. Let's take a quick break here from the XL Energy Center. 1-0 Lumberjacks, and you're enjoying the Girls State Hockey Tournament on Prep Spotlight TV, presented by State of Hockey and the Tradition Companies.
Are you worried your kid is using alcohol or other drugs? Know the signs. There is hope, treatment works, lives get better, families heal. Turn to the experts at Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation for help.
Back at the XL Energy Center, it's 1-0 for Cloquet Esco Carleton. 13-15 to go in the first period. And they will pick their way through center over the line. A follow-up and a shot by Pogerelts, and that goes wide. Jaxie Pogerelts in the left corner. Puck comes to the right point, and the Lumberjacks will hold it in there. And that is Litchke laying it down behind the net. It's going to be picked up there by Teleski for the Tigers. Played up the near side boards and out to center, and here they come. Henke over the line, who's headed to UW River Falls next year. The Falcons, a good Division III program. And now it's controlled behind the net. Litchke feeds the far side, and here come the Lumberjacks to center. Pass is played into the zone by Pogerelts, who heads for the bench as they change. And now it's cleared to center. Here comes Hutchinson. Harlander over the Lumberjacks line, leaves a drop for Seifert, and now into the slot. It's blocked. Lumberjacks play off to the near wall, but they can't get out of the zone. And it's picked up now by Bender, who plays it out to center rink wide for Nelson. And over the line comes Taylor Nelson. In the circle, shoots a rising shot that goes over the cage and into the netting. It was deflected by the goaltender Ladwig and out of play. Now, when Cloquet Esco Carleton coach Courtney Olin looks down the bench, she's got quite a sight to look at. She has a Minnesota Coaches Association Hall of Famer as an assistant coach in Dave Essie, and if that doesn't work, she can just say hi, Dad, because Courtney Essie was a fine defender for this CEC program, and has brought along her dad, who was a longtime boys coach at the school, as an assistant coach for this team, and he really enjoys that. Play is in the Lumberjack zone from the faceoff, and it's controlled by Tinley Stewart in the right corner. Banked off the wall, and here's Nelson to center. Over the line, Taylor Nelson, 1 against 3, and then tried to toe drag and lost it trying to get around Henke, and now the puck is played out to center. Tigers control Tracy. It ran off the end of her stick. They're changing anyway, and the Lumberjacks get it in their zone. Elena will control it there as Hutchinson finishes its change. Elena gets to the red line and shoots it in. Hop off the end wall, and a save by Ladwig against the post. Puck now comes to the left point, and it's rung around behind the net. Lumberjacks will chase it there. Lily Hansen plays to the right point, and now it's out to center. Tip back into the Lumberjack zone. 11:13 to go in the first period. And a quick goal by the Lumberjacks. Jenny Zadebski has them in the lead. Now played down behind by Campbell. Going after it is Zadebski, the goal scorer. Feeds it around on the near side. And the Lumberjacks will take it and play out to center. Bryn Martin plays it into the Hutchinson zone, and the Tigers go D to D. They'll try the far side. And that's broken up at neutral ice. Some nice work there by Pogerelts for the Lumberjacks. Loose along the wall. And now shot in. Brings the boards to the near side. Lumberjacks look to clear it. Elena gets it out to center. And now played back into their zone. And it's Harriman behind the net. And that ran away. The goaltender, Kaminsky, had to play it. Now the puck comes out to center. Lumberjacks break out. And over the line they come. They angle in. And there's a knuckling shot by Pogerelts and a save made by Ladwig. Puck now out to center, and here come the Tigers back. 21 Winsworth, and they play it into the zone. And it's played around on the far side by Tenley Stewart for the Lumberjacks, and out to center. Back in, Berthume. Broken up at the blue line, but they keep possession, and now here's Henke in the near circle trying to center, and that's deflected down. Runs to the near wall, and it's played into the high slot area. Lumberjacks are able to control. 9:48 to go in the period. Here's Tenley Stewart at center, losing possession. But the Lumberjacks will angle back in. That's Nelson shooting, and it's right on. And a save made by Ladwig, and we'll get a face-off. Quick break here from XL Energy Center. It's 1-0 Lumberjacks. This is the Girls State Hockey Tournament on Prep Spotlight TV, presented by State of Hockey and the Tradition Companies.
Are you sick, got the flu, do you feel not right? Hit your head so hard that you lost your sight? Who to call, where to go with your plight? The emergency room, that's right.
Back at XL Energy Center, Cloquet Esco Carleton leading it 1-0. 9:23 to go in the first period, and now here comes Hutchinson. Over the line, it's backhanded ahead and chasing it down in the right corner is Zadebski for the Lumberjacks. Plays it around on the near side, and they'll take it off the wall. Here's Bender playing it in. Lumberjacks will finish a change, and now comes to the far wall. Ellie Peterson, sophomore for the Tigers, tries to play it ahead, and it's going to be played down. Lumberjacks get possession. Hansen is in deep, centers it, and in deep. A shot goes off the outside of the post by Schneeberger, and a drive right on. And the Lumberjacks come close. Ashton Schneeberger, sophomore forward, nearly made a remarkable play there. As we'll take a look at the replay. Watch her at the bottom of your screen. She comes in and she's just draped here. But from behind the goal line, tried to center it and banked it off the post. I'm not really sure how she did that from that angle, but did. And the puck winds up, frozen for a face-off to the left of Ladwig. And we have a penalty against Hutchinson. A hooking penalty on Martin for hooking, and the Lumberjacks get the game's first power play. Lumberjacks on the power play this season are 29.8%. And they have the advantage now, leading 1-0. Hutchinson's penalty kill is 84.2%, 48 for 57. Play in the left corner. And now it's controlled by Stewart for the Lumberjacks. In the left corner, Elena plays it forward, and here is Bender. Over the line, Bender still in possession, tried to throw it across. And for Nelson, that didn't work out. It comes to the right point, and then Stewart fanned on it, got it back, and then swiped it in front, and it's played out to center. Halfway through the power play, 1-0 Lumberjacks here in the first period. At center, it's played in by Bender. And now it's going to come back into the Lumberjack zone, and Dostal leaves a drop. Rink wide pass to center, and Caulcott can't control it, now does. Over the line, cut for the Lumberjacks. Along the near wall, leaves a drop to the left point, and it's golfed around on the far side. Hutchinson will get to that, and they'll clear it all the way down the ice. 29 in the power play. And now cleared around on the far wall by the Lumberjacks. And here's Pogorelts. Rink wide to center. Dostal. Over the line, through a screen. Takes a shot wide of the goal to the right. Karam off the wall is picked up by Pogorelts, who plays it behind the net. And the Lumberjacks gain possession. 9 seconds remaining in their power play. It comes to the left point. They tried to feed the puck down low, and a nice play by Berthume to break it up. Now picked up and played to center, and Hutchinson is back at full strength. They have killed off the penalty with relatively little difficulty. And here's Stewart behind the goal for the Lumberjacks. 6:45 to go in the first period. They lead it 1-0, and here they come over the line 3 wide. And they'll take it to the far side there, and that's De Leon. Now the puck runs to the boards, and it's picked up by Ives for Hutchinson down the far wing. Henke over the line. Henke closing in the circle, takes a shot and missed the net. Long Karam picked up along the wall and picked up by Martin, and out to center it comes. Schneeberger can't play it forward. Back into the Lumberjack zone. It'll come back behind the net. Stewart there. Plays it to the blue line, and it's held in on the line. Now picked up and knocked out to center by Keely Grashorn. And now Grashorn trying to plays it forward and lost possession at the blue line. Now rink wide to the near side, and it's into the Lumberjack zone. In control, Hutchinson looking to center, puck lying loose as Paige Teleski tried to center it, and now back come the Lumberjacks through center, and this is Bender over the line. Into the zone, sharp deep behind the net, sharp angle I should have said, and now fed to the wall on the right side, and it's played down by Stewart behind the net. Tenley Stewart, 25 points during the regular season for this Lumberjacks team from defense, and now it's loose in the circle. Hutchinson picks it up. They try to clear and can't. Comes to the near boards, and it's chopped in deep by Bender. And now Lumberjacks will take it in deep. That's Nelson behind the net, controlling, feeding the puck to the left point, and they rotate around. Zadevsky takes a shot, and that goes wide. Now Dostal feeds the right point, now high in the slot. Zadevsky flattens and shoots. Rebound, oh, and it's chopped over by Dostal. Might have caught a piece of the goaltender. Up the slot they come. Here's another chance in front, right on, and a save on Pogorelts by Ladwig. And he scored! Didn't have the puck frozen. And you always play to the whistle. The Lumberjacks did there, and they pick up a second goal. Dana Jones never stopped playing, and the Lumberjacks extend their lead at exactly 12 minutes to 2-0. Let's take a look at this. Here's the shot, the save made, and the goaltender had it, left it at the left, at her left pad, and it came off, and really Jones, I think, the only one that saw it. There it is. They're right behind her. The goaltender thought she had it frozen, but Jones saw it was free and popped it in. Dana Jones, that's her 10th goal of the season for the Lumberjacks. And they lead it 2-0.
Her first in the tournament, scored by number 4, Dana Jones. Assist, number 19, Jaxie Pogorellos. And number 2, Marita Dostal.
Pogorellos and Dostal getting assists on the goal at exactly 12 minutes. And now the Lumberjacks in over the line. Play in the left corner and going after it. Dostal looking for a third, and now the puck played out to center by the Tigers, and chasing back for it is Tenley Stewart. Playing it to the Hutchinson blue line, now played ahead, and it's controlled and into the zone. Right on to the freshman goaltender, Aurea Kaminsky. And now here come the Lumberjacks down the near wing. They'll come to center. Picked up by Schneeberger, who plays it forward. And now it's shot in rink wide by Cawcut. She's the only player out there going forward as the Lumberjacks are finishing a change. So Cawcut is 1 against 2 in the corner. Puck picked up and played towards the point area and then played down by Nelson. And now out to center it comes. It's picked up there by Frankie Halverson, freshman defender for the Lumberjacks. Bender over the line on the far side. Kiana Bender closing in, looks to center it. And it's deflected off to the far wall. 3:39 to go. An outlet pass is blocked, and Nelson will chase it down along with Ainsley Jensen for Hutchinson. Puck comes to the right point. And Hutchinson still hasn't cleared the zone. It's now rink wide and back off a skate deep into their zone. They will carry to center, but there is Bender to play it right back in. Now back behind the net. Hutchinson controls. Lena Berthume, a senior defender, plays it, and it's going to run out to center. Shot right back in by Zadevsky. 3:10 to go in the first period. Good one for the Lumberjacks as they lead at 2-0 over Hutchinson here in our second Class A quarterfinal. Back in the zone, it's Ainsley Jensen playing it over to the far side. And now Campbell for Hutchinson plays it forward. Penalty coming on the Lumberjacks. It'll be Marina Dostal going. Took down Maddie Seifert, and we'll get a power play. And as we do that, we will invite you to take advantage of a special offer. You can celebrate the Girls State Hockey Tournament with a special offer to attend select Minnesota Wild games. Tickets start at $35 and can be purchased at wild.com/state. As Dostal heads to the penalty box for the Lumberjacks. And the time of the penalty is 14 minutes and 8 seconds. Roughing is the penalty. And power play for Hutchinson, which on the season is at 18.8%. Lumberjacks break in shorthanded. And it runs to the right edge. Goaltender out to poke it away. And the Tigers are able to restore order. Here's Henke over the Lumberjacks line, playing it wide. And is watched there by Tenley Stewart. Now peels off and feeds the high slot. Lily Hansen over to the near side, now controlled by Johnson. And they'll work the puck around. Teleski feeds the far circle, now to the near side. Here's a shot right on and a save made off Britta Johnson, and we'll get a face-off. One thing the Lumberjacks have done extremely well this season is stay out of the penalty box. They have played shorthanded only 35 times all season, and they have killed off 30 of their penalties, and that's an 88.7% penalty kill, as you see the shot from the circle there by Johnson and the freshman goaltender Kaminsky, but they do a great job of staying out of the penalty box. Now play it off to the far wall, and it's Taylor Nelson shooting it all the way down the ice. And a stick save made. A weak clearing attempt, and nearly an opportunity in front for the Lumberjacks. Bender. And now here comes Hutchinson back over the line. A minute of power play time remaining to them. Closing in and along the base goal line extended. Seifert tried to stuff one in, and it shot all the way down the ice. 1:40 to go in the first period. Berthume circles the net, feeds it to the far side. Bender is there to play it back deep behind the goal. Lumberjacks will change the up front penalty killers, and now here comes Hutchinson back. Haley Martin over the line. Martin into the circle, comes back behind the net. And they'll swipe away at it there. Lumberjacks, Litchke in the corner. Plays it forward. 25 seconds to kill for them. Puck now in the near boards area, and it's picked up. And Litchke will rink wide it in her zone, and it's going to be held in there by Johnson. Britta Johnson leaves a drop to the left point. Here's a shot, deflected, rebound, hits the outside of the net, and they overskate the rebound. Martin was in the blue paint and had an open net, but could not get the puck on her stick, and now it's shot in by Jones behind the net with less than a minute to play. Lumberjacks have killed off the penalty, and the pass to center is tipped into the zone by Martin, and it goes wide of the goal. So Lumberjacks a little fortunate there not to concede in the last minute of play. 40 seconds to go in the period, and it's picked up there, played ahead by Britta Johnson into the Lumberjack zone to the near side. And it comes to the left corner, and back behind the net it goes. Cleared around on the near side past Elena. And now it's cleared to center and played all the way down the ice by Bender. Is it going to be icing? It is. Let's take a quick break here. 15 seconds. 2-0 Lumberjacks. This is the Girls State Hockey Tournament on Prep Spotlight TV, presented by State of Hockey and the Tradition Companies.
Are you worried your kid is using alcohol or other drugs? Know the signs. There is hope, treatment works, lives get better, families heal. Turn to the experts at Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation for help.
Play in the Lumberjack zone from the face-off. Shot from the point is deflected high into the air by Dia De Leon, and now it's picked up down by Bender, who will play it forward with 8 seconds to go in the period. And that's Nelson from outside the blue line taking a long shot, and the first period will die in the Hutchinson zone. One period in the books, and Cloquet Esco Carleton leads it 2-0. Shots on goal in that period favor the Lumberjacks by a margin of 8-3. and they scored 2 goals in it. We'll take a break and come back with a summary of our first period next. It is 2-0 Cloquet Esco Carleton after 1. You're watching the Girls State Hockey Tournament on Prep Spotlight TV, presented by State of Hockey and the Tradition Companies.
All right, let's see what we got here.
As local McDonald's owner-operators in Minnesota and western Wisconsin, the heart of our business is people.
That means serving our communities and providing opportunities for our employees.
We value working with educators, and it's important to us to inform them about Archways opportunity as benefits students.
Archways provides college tuition assistance, ESL courses for language learners, academic advising. You can even earn your high school diploma.
Visit your local McDonald's or go on to mcdonalds.com/education to find out more.
Because education
Because education
is
a game changer.
If you're visiting the Twin Cities for a sporting event, concert, or just a weekend getaway, stay at the Best Western Plus Capitol Ridge Hotel, located near the light rail tracks for easy access to everything in the area. Book online at bestwestern.com.
Are you sick? Got the flu? Do you feel not right? Hit your head so hard that you lost your sight? Who to call? Where to go with your plight? The emergency room, that's right.
Stream TV anywhere with the Xfinity Stream app. Turn wait time into showtime. Simple, easy, awesome.
Are you worried your kid is using alcohol or other drugs? Know the signs. There is hope, treatment works, lives get better, families heal. Turn to the experts at Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation for help.
Your home for Minnesota high school sports is PrepSpotlight.tv. With dozens of free live stream games each week, catch all the action live or on demand. And if you miss an episode of Minnesota Prep Spotlight, you can see them all right here on PrepSpotlight.tv.
Back at the XL Energy Center after the first period. It's 2-0 Cloquet Esco Carleton over Hutchinson. Jeff Pappas with you with a call today. And a summary of the first period follows now. After just a minute and a half, the Lumberjacks on the board at exactly 1 minute and 30 seconds. Jenny Zadevsky from center point beat the goaltender Hannah Ladwig cleanly. Her second goal of the season. Emily Litchke and Dana Jones assisting 90 seconds in to make it 1-0. And then at exactly 12 minutes, to punctual these Lumberjacks, they scored their second goal. Dana Jones, who assisted on the first goal, scored her 10th goal of the season on a rebound. Taxi Pogerels and Marina Dostal picking up the assists. Ladwig had the initial shot, mostly stopped, but left the puck behind her, and Jones played to the whistle and poked it home. And the Lumberjacks lead at 2-0 after the first period. They outshot Hutchinson 8-3. Each team one minor penalty for 2 minutes. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Lumberjacks came into this game with a 25-3 record. Hutchinson 21-7. The winner of this game goes on to face Warroad, which defeated Wilmer 7-4 in our first game this afternoon. All right, we'll take a break and flood the ice. Come back with our second period in about 10 minutes' time. It is 2-0 Cloquet Esco Carleton. You're enjoying the Girls State Hockey Tournament on Prep Spotlight TV, presented by State of Hockey and the Tradition Companies. Back at the XL Energy Center. After one period of play, Cloquet-Esco Carleton leads Hutchinson 2-0. Here on day number 1 of the Minnesota Girls State Hockey Tournament on Prep Spotlight TV. Presented by State of Hockey and the Tradition Companies. We're back with the second period. We'll have some highlights for you, and we'll drop the puck right after this.
My dream since I've been 4, obviously, has been playing in the Olympics.
I think we're in a stage where I think it's growing. I think it's inching. I want to explode. Here we go!
It's our passion. It's our number 1. We're the State of Hockey.
Back at the XL Energy Center on goals from Jenny Zadebski and Dana Jones. Cloquet-Esco Carleton has a 2-0 lead over Hutchinson as we get ready for the start of the second period. Lumberjacks looking for win number 26 on the season. Hutchinson comes into the record of 21-7. We're awaiting the arrival of the teams on the ice. So as we do that, let's take a look at some highlights from the first period of this game. Here we go. And the Lumberjacks, Taylor Nelson breaking in off the point, and then I believe this will be their first goal coming up here, right up the slot, and that was actually a shot on goal by Stewart. This is the goal. Goal number 1 straight on from Zadebski. And that staked the Lumberjacks to a 1-0 lead just 90 seconds into the game. A follow-up shot by Stewart, and then there's the second goal by Jones. Again, the puck behind the goaltender, and Dana Jones played right to the whistle and poked it into the net. The puck was never frozen, and the Lumberjacks have a 2-0 advantage as we go to period number 2. And on that particular goal, that's one of those things. I mean, as I looked at it, we're on one of the ends here at the XL Energy Center. We're probably about halfway between the blue line and the goal line in the right-hand zone. You know, the press box at XL Energy Center, it's where the visiting general manager sits. Nice seat, but what it meant was when that shot came in from the point and it landed behind the goaltender, I was completely screened from it. So Jones saw it and was able to poke it home. Teams are on the ice. They'll attack towards their benches in the second period, and then you look at the freshman goaltender Rhea Kaminsky for the Lumberjacks. 3 saves in the first period. Didn't have a whole lot to do as her teammates did a nice job of keeping the Tigers away from her door. Get some swats from her friends as the second period commences. And there's Hannah Ladwig, the junior goaltender for Hutchinson. 6 saves on 8 shots in the first period. Goals against average of 1.84 this season, and 5 shutouts on the season for her team. Hutchinson, the champions of Section 2. They are making their 6th appearance at state, but Mark Telecki got it right the first time. It's his first year as the coach. He's 21-7, and he made it to the state tournament. Hutchinson avenged 2 losses by overtime goals in the section finals. They lost to Mound West Tonka, Watertown Mayor, Southwest Christian twice in overtime during the regular season, 3-2 and 4-3. They beat them 5-1 in the section finals to get here. Second period is underway, and the Lumberjacks working left to right, play it ahead, and will bank it into the zone through Nelson. Now the puck comes back out to center, and the Lumberjacks will regroup. Nelson plays it back in, and Hutchinson will control it through Henke. And now over to the far side, the Tigers come, and they'll flip it into the zone, and will chase after it. Ainsley Jensen behind the net. Now loose into the corner on that side, and the puck is picked up by Bender and played out to center. Jensen back for the Tigers from her own side of center, shoots it in, and then heads for the bench. Now a rink-wide pass for Nelson, and here comes the 40-goal scorer for the Lumberjacks, broken up at the blue line by Berthume, and now back come the Tigers. It's played into the zone. It's going to come right onto the goaltender, and Kaminsky will stick it off to the far boards. Litchke plays it around behind the net, but the Tigers will gain possession in the near corner. Now played back behind the net for Seifert, and it'll run along the boards. Litchke there, battling for the Lumberjacks along the wall, and it's not going to come back into the zone to the left. DeLeon will chase after it, but getting there first is Litchke. Try to play it around behind the net. They give up possession, and now Stewart back there to help out. The puck picked up. Litchke and Stewart are a freshman-sophomore defense pairing, and Courtney Olin with A lot of confidence in the two of them to put them out at the same time in the state quarterfinal. And the puck is shot all the way down the ice by the Lumberjacks, and that's an icing call. 1 minute, 19 seconds gone in the second period. Jeff Papers with you with a call today from the XL Energy Center. Delighted to have you along here on Prep Spotlight TV today. Puck down. And the Lumberjacks will try the near side this time. And it's going to be held in there. Puck runs up the slot, and unable to shoot there was Aaron White. Puck comes out to center, and the Lumberjacks are able to poke it ahead, and they'll go deep into the Hutchinson zone, and it's going to run to the corner. And now behind the net, it's controlled there by Miranda Peel. Sophomore, puck comes to center, and the Tigers will play it rink wide. Over the Lumberjacks line, and now played in deep. It'll come back behind the net, and Zadebski was the goal scorer, the first goal scorer for the Lumberjacks today. Played out to center. Lumberjacks break out 2 against 3, and the puck is shot in by Pogerelts. Ring the boards to the far side, and now out to center it comes. The Tigers in possession, and they flip it ahead. Johnson plays it into the zone, and now behind the net, it's swatted around behind the goal, and Nelson will control in the left corner for the Lumberjacks. Plays it ahead, and it gets past Bender back to the blue line. Loose at neutral ice, and now played back into the zone. Jensen in control, and an outlet pass goes astray out to center. Played back into the zone, and now a centering pass for Henke doesn't work. They do throw it in front, and now comes back out to center. And here's Nelson in control with half a step. Nelson comes over the line and then is forced wide. Nelson along the goal line still has the puck, comes around behind the net. Nelson banks it off the wall, comes to the left point. Here's a shot. It was deflected down in front by Dostal, and now it comes out. And here come the Tigers back over the line. Tracy in the near circle. Sabrina Tracy circles back. She's forced back by the defense. Now plays it back behind the net. And getting there is Seifert for Hutchinson. Centering pass hits the back of the net. Now Seifert tries to center, and it's picked up by Bender along the wall and banks it out to center and back into the Hutchinson zone. We played just over 3 minutes in the second period. Cloquet Esco Carleton leading it 2-0. Now the puck comes up the near wall, and it's chopped at by Dostal. Puck now runs to the right point, and it's played around behind the net. Chasing after it is Lily Hansen for the Lumberjacks. In against the wall, looking to center, hit the back of the cage. And now it comes to the wall on that side of Marley Harlander for Hutchinson. Plays it behind the goal. And the Tigers get it. Teleski behind the net feeds the near circle. And Campbell out to center. Played ahead by Seifert over the Lumberjacks line. And it'll come back in behind the net, controlled there by Halverson behind the goal. And now it's scooped up by Ellie Campbell for the Tigers. Puck fed to the right point. And to the wall. Now a shot is deflected wide by Cawcut's skate. And now Lauren Cawcut in the left circle plays it forward, and the Lumberjacks bring it to center. Hansen will play it on into the zone and head for the bench as the Lumberjacks get a change. 4 minutes gone in the second period. Puck along the wall. Martin picks it up and can't get out of the zone. The Lumberjacks gain possession behind the net and force it back there, and Teleski controls it for the Tigers. Tries an outlet pass, and that's blocked, cleared down by Cawcut for the Lumberjacks. Fed out of the far wall. Teleski plays to the point. It's going to be held in there by Hansen, and now up the slot the puck comes. Lumberjacks get possession. A shot goes wide of the goal. Karam off the end wall, and Jones tried to bank it off the goaltender, and it wound up going wide. Now up in the high slot, Jones controlling and angles it back behind the net. Lumberjacks will finish a change with the puck still in the offensive zone with 12:26 to go in the period. Puck played towards the right point. It's going to be held in there and played down by Tenley Stewart. Here's Nelson in the corner. Nelson looking to center. Can't get it through, but follows the pass and has to take it out. Unable to control it. And Taylor Nelson will circle, one of the captains of this Lumberjack team. Now takes it back. And here comes Taylor Nelson over the line to the circle. Fires. Oh, didn't miss by much there. And the puck picked up now by Henke, and now down the far side they come. And here's Hutchinson. Henke with half a step on the defense, closing in, centers it, and it just ran too far. A great chance for Hutchinson to get on the board, and they weren't able to work the pass between Henke and Ives. And now the puck out to center. It's controlled by Jensen and shot into the Lumberjack zone. Hutchinson changes. 11:35 to go in the second period. Litchke in the left corner banks it ahead. And the Lumberjacks try to clear it out of the zone. It's loose along the wall, and they have to find it first. Jones couldn't, and now it's played back into the zone by Berthume. And it'll come around behind the net. Hutchinson finishes a change. Puck played along the near boards to the blue line, and now runs along the line. Picked up now by Pogerelts at center for the Lumberjacks. In the center circle, will bank it off the wall on the near side and back into the Hutchinson zone. And chasing after it is Nelson, the freshman. Played up the near boards, and it gets past Ellie Campbell comes all the way back in the Lumberjack zone. That's an icing call. Let's take a break. 6 minutes gone in the second period. This is the Girls State Hockey Tournament on Prep Spotlight TV, presented by State of Hockey and the Tradition Companies.
Are you sick? Got the flu? Do you feel not right? Hit your head so hard that you lost your sight? Who to call? Where to go with your plight? The emergency room, that's right.
Play in the Hutchinson zone. A centering pass right on. And it was deflected onto the goaltender, and Ladwig had to be sharp there. Puck comes to the near circle, and the Tigers are able to clear it to center through Maddie Seifert. Now banked off the wall, and it's picked up by Hansen. Plays it in for the Lumberjacks. Going after it is Teleski in the left corner. And it's now played back behind the goal. Telecki, excuse me. And now shot into the Lumberjack zone to the left. Picked up now Litchke. Plays it around on the near side, and that's going to be stolen away by Seifert, looking to center. And a centering pass hits the net, and now picked up by Tracy. Along the wall, Tracy to the right point. Telecki back over to Tracy in the circle. Looks to center. It goes off the skate of Litchke and off to the boards. Now it's played around on the near side towards the point area, and it'll come out to center, and here's Nelson down the wing. Taylor Nelson over the line, shoots and missed barely to the right of the goal. Now the puck is cleared out to center, and now here comes Hutchinson back with numbers, and over the line they come. A pass to the right, best chance of the night for them, and a save made by Kaminsky, and down the wing they come as it's back and forth. Here's Nelson over the line in the circle, tried to thread one through, rebound for DeLeon behind the net, and feeds the circle. A shot right on, and a save by Ladwig. Now to the far boards, Lumberjacks holding the puck in deep and trying to make something happen, leading by 2, 9.5 to go in the second period. Pass to the slot is picked off, and Pogarelts couldn't play it forward. Now it's picked up by Hankey, and down the far side comes Hutchinson. A shot right on, and a glove catch made by the goaltender Areya Kaminsky, and we'll probably see what our in-house highlight speed lets us get a look at. I think we're probably going to get a look at that last sequence here for Hutchinson. I hope we do. We want to see that that play if we get one. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I guess we won't. Darn it all anyway. Play behind. And now we do get a look at it on the scoreboard. But play is already going on, and since that's our job, that's what we'll do. Here's CEC's Litchke playing it to center. It's picked up by Berthume, and she'll play it back into the zone, back behind the net. And Zadebski in the left corner for the Lumberjacks. Got it back off of Hutchinson's skate and goes back behind the net. Denny Zadebski, as we come up on the halfway point of regulation time in this game. It's 2-0. Cloquet-Esco Carleton over Hutchinson. Picked up now by Pogarelts at center. Couldn't play it forward. And now picked up and shot in by Jones. And it'll ring the boards and come around behind the Hutchinson net. 8:40 to go in period number 2. And this is Jensen playing it rink wide. It's going to be too far for Harlander, and it's going to come all the way back in the Lumberjack zone. It's picked up by Frankie Halverson, freshman defender. Can't get it out of the zone. Picked up by Seifert along the wall, but then her pocket was picked. And Seifert tries to come in front again. This time does. Closes in, shoots, and missed the net to the goaltender's left. Puck comes off the boards to the near side wall with 8:17 to go. Good shift for Hutchinson. Here's Berthume trying to center it. Does. Shot goes wide. And Seifert with a good opportunity. 20-plus goal scorer for Hutchinson this year comes close. Here's Stewart along the near boards and shoots it between the defenders. It'll come all the way down the ice, and that'll be icing on the Lumberjacks. Let's take a break with 8 minutes to go in the second period. 2-0 CEC, the Girls State Hockey Tournament on Prep Spotlight TV, presented by State of Hockey and the Tradition Companies.
Are you worried your kid is using alcohol or other drugs? Know the signs. There is hope, treatment works, lives get better, families heal. Turn to the experts at Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation for help.
Play in the Lumberjack zone from the faceoff, and it'll go behind the net. Controlled by Litchke there. Reverse to the near side. Lumberjacks will try to break out along the boards. They can't get out. Campbell plays it down behind the net, and going after it there is Zadebski in the left corner. Middle pass, and here they come. Here's DeLeon down the wing. Nelson trailing. DeLeon swipes a backhander that just goes wide. DeLeon, more known for playmaking than scoring, nearly came up with one there. And here's Hankey over the Lumberjacks line to the far side. Looks to center, and now it comes around behind the net to the near side. 7:25 to go in the period. Played around behind the net, and it's controlled by Zadebski. Played towards the right point, and it's chipped out And it's played ahead. Here's Bender over the line. Played it past another defender. Bender going in, a shot and a save made by Ladwig. A great play by Kiana Bender to make some space for herself. And a super effort by Kiana Bender results in a face-off in the Hutchinson zone. Take a look at that move. Here's Bender freeing up, now going in and tried to go short side on the goaltender Ladwig, who had that covered. And a fine play by Bender and an equally good save by Ladwig. Keeps the game 2-0. Berthume plays it out to center, and now it's banked off the wall and played into the zone. Now a shot goes wide by Cawcut. Jones along the boards leaves it to the left point for the Lumberjacks. Now played down into the area behind the net. Lumberjacks maintain possession and feed the point. And there's a shot by Stewart, and that is blocked down. 6:44 to go in the period. Hutchinson plays it out to center. Jensen now it comes over the Lumberjacks line, and it's played in deep. Emmy Elena in the left corner. Lost it trying to get around the referee, and then plays it right into the line change. And it comes to the far boards, and it's played into the zone offside with 6:25 to go in the second period. And there you see Dana Jones, the scorer of the second goal. 1 goal and 1 assist for the Lumberjacks in this game. Helped set up the goal by Zadevsky 90 seconds into the game. Now the puck along the far wall, and it's played in by Tracy for Hutchinson. Back behind the net, Litchke. The Lumberjacks feeds around to the near side. Britta Johnson trying to come in front. Johnson, 23 goals this season for Hutchinson in the regular season and playoffs. Here's a shot from the left point, deflected down and nearly tipped past the goaltender by Elena. In front of the goal, trying to block the shot, and it went off the heel of her stick. The goaltender Kaminsky had to be super quick there. Hutchinson still with only 5 shots on goal in this game. That means now they've just been given credit for a 6, so that's 3 in this period. There's a shot. Oh, and that caught the post on the side. The goaltender Kaminsky, I don't think, saw it. Puck along the far boards, and it's played down by Henke. I would love to see a replay of that. The puck runs out to center now, and Hutchinson, we're going to get another penalty on the Lumberjacks as the Hutchinson player went down at the blue line. Let's take a timeout here before the power play. Tripping penalty coming. 2-0 Lumberjacks. This is the Girls State Hockey Tournament on Prep Spotlight TV, presented by State of Hockey and the Tradition Companies.
Working as a team under pressure doesn't only apply to sports. There are also skills learned while working at McDonald's, where you can get financial help to pursue a degree. McDonald's Archways to Opportunity provides tuition assistance to restaurant employees at universities, community colleges, and trade schools. Managers receive $3,000 per year, crew members $2,500. For more info, visit mcdonalds.com/education.
Hutchinson in the zone on the power play. Dea De Leon for tripping. And the play behind the Lumberjacks net. Hutchinson controlling. Campbell takes a shot, and it goes past Seifert to the far side boards, but Seifert has it back. And now the puck is picked off and shot all the way down the ice. Lumberjacks will change all 4 penalty killers here. 4:55 to go. Puck played up the near wing boards and then shot back in. Bender is going to get there first. Bender will make a play and take a shot, and a save by Ladwig. The goaltender just stayed in the net and let the puck come to Bender. And Kiana Bender nearly scored a shorthanded goal. There's Berthume playing to center, and with 1:07 in the power play, Hutchinson back in over the line. Henke leaves a drop pass to the right point. Now closing in. Here's a shot and a save made off Britta Johnson by Kaminsky, and the puck is cleared back to center. 50 seconds of power play remaining, and here's Johnson over the line. Poke checked at the blue line. Lumberjacks control, and here's Nelson down the near wing. Nelson winds and fires and missed the net wide to the right. Now controlled by Jones. Centers. Nelson tipped it, and it goes wide. Now behind the net. 35 seconds in the Hutchinson power play. Puck comes out to center, and it's shot back in by Cawcut, and it comes right onto the goaltender. Save made. Now here is Hutchinson in control in their zone. Jensen plays it out to center. Sabrina Tracy plays it forward over the line. Johnson, top of the right circle as the goalie looks at it. Plays it around behind the net, relayed around by Elena, but can't get it out. 14 seconds in the power play. Hutchinson looking for some zone time here. The puck comes to Jones along the far boards, who swiped at it and couldn't get it out. Loose right on the blue line. 5 seconds to go. DeLeon standing in the penalty box. 3-2-1. Lumberjacks have killed it off, and there's a shot by Paige Telecki, Had to catch my breath there as it goes wide. Now around behind the net, comes to the right point. It's going to be held in by Ainsley Jensen there. Runs to the top of the circle. Hutchinson in control. Here's a shot right on from center point by Seifert, and a save made by Kaminsky. 3:12 to go in the second period, and Hutchinson starting to warm up a little bit here. They have played better in the second period. Not that they played badly in the first, but they are starting to find their feet a little bit here. They're up to 10 shots on goal. Cloquet Esco Carleton with 15 with 3 minutes and 12 seconds to play in the session. Face off to the right of Kaminsky. Puck down. Play to the near side. Here is Zadebski in the corner. Playing it ahead and rink wide to center. Lumberjacks will break through. Here's Bender. Down the wing. Bender, no trailer. Closes in. Shoots. On. Tried to go short side again on Ladwig. And the goaltender made the save. Here's Seifert. Little saucer to center for Campbell. Backhanded pass ahead is too far for Harlander in the zone, but they catch up to it. And now here comes Seifert off the wall. Tried to come in front, and it runs towards the left point, and DeLeon tries to play it forward. Now it goes back into the left corner. Zadebski around to the near side. It's picked up by Lichki for the Lumberjacks. Played to the near side boards, and it's banked out to center. 2.5 to go in the second period. Cloquet Esco Carleton continues to hold its 2-0 lead. The puck is shot into their zone deep, and it'll be icing on Hutchinson with 2 minutes and 26 seconds to play in the period. We want to remind you that you can celebrate the Girls State Hockey Tournament with a special offer to attend select Minnesota Wild games. Tickets start at $35 and can be purchased at wild.com/state. This is an exclusive offer for viewers of this tournament on Prep Spotlight TV. We're happy to have you along here. Jeff Pappas with you at the XL Energy Center. 2:23 to go, second period. Cloquet Esco Carleton 2, Hutchinson 0 in the Class A state quarterfinals. Now played rink wide into the Lumberjack zone to the left. Elena chases after it, leaves it behind the net for Tenley Stewart. Now fed to the far side. Jones pokes at it and plays it out to center. Here's Jones. And they come in 2 against 2. Centering pass. Shot! And it goes just wide as Pogerelts made a bid. Now the puck comes out to center, and it's chopped at by Elena. Comes back into the Lumberjack zone, and Tenley Stewart feeds it rink wide to center. Here's Cawcut over skating. Puck comes to Jensen for Hutchinson. Back over the line. Poke checked away, and the Lumberjacks will be able to clear the zone out to center. Here's Pogerelts with it. Angling over the line and now feeds the left. Here's Jones shooting, and that goes off the defender. Telecki wide to the near side with 90 seconds to go in the second period as of right now. Over the line, Seifert closes in, got past one, closes to the circle, and then had it knocked away. Lumberjacks are able to answer that threat. Puck comes out to center, and it's picked up by Telecki. Plays it towards the Lumberjacks line, and back for it there is Stewart. Will take it behind the net with 1:15 to go in the period, and now will come out. Long pass up the middle, and it is offside. They had a breakaway set up for Kiana Bender. They had the flyer behind the defense, and they couldn't stay onside. Lumberjack fans don't like the call, but it was right, as Bender was in just a hair too early, and that will bring the faceoff back into the Lumberjack zone with 1:09 left in the second period. And Bender will take the faceoff against Seifert. Faceoff win for Hutchinson. Here's a shot right on, a save made by Kaminsky. Puck off to the left wall, and the Lumberjacks control it. Bender has run the last minute of play in the period. Puck comes around to the far side. Berthume after it. Lumberjacks player falls. No penalty coming there. And the puck comes to the near side wall. Lumberjacks try to bank it out to center and can't. 48 seconds to go. The puck now floats towards the blue line, held in by Henke, closing to the right. Henke now plays it off the wall. It's picked up there by Lichki for the Lumberjacks. Banks it around behind the net, past Zadebski, and it comes to the near corner. Hutchinson able to keep control with 35 seconds to go. Shot from the circle, save made on a low shot by Ives. Now Hutchinson remains in control. Puck to the left point. Jensen swings it over to the right with 25 to go. Here's a shot right on, a rebound chance, and a great stop, and I think the defender got that. As Johnson came across, the puck is underneath the goaltender, Kaminsky, and we will see on the replay who actually stopped that puck. It might have been Zadebski. We'll take a look at it. Here's the first shot, and I don't know who it was, but I do know that, well, I'll get a better look at it here from the overhead view. It was the goaltender. That was a superb save by Kaminsky to come across and make the blocker pad save. That is a big-time stop by a freshman goaltender. Puck comes around. It comes off the referee in front, and now it's loose behind the net with 10 seconds to go in the period. Centering pass broken up by Jones to the far boards for the Lumberjacks with 5 seconds to go. Lays it forward. We have played 2 periods from the XL Energy Center, and our score after 2 is the same as it was after 1. Cloquet Esco Carleton 2, Hutchinson nothing. Second period summary is easy. No goals. 1 penalty. Dea de Leon for the Lumberjacks for tripping. Hutchinson is 0 for 2 on the power play. Cloquet Esco Carleton is 0 for 1 on the power play. Second period shots favored Cloquet Esco Carleton by, they did not actually, now they've updated the board. It's 11 shots for Hutchinson, most of them coming in the second half of the period, to 8 for Cloquet Esco Carleton. For the game, the Lumberjacks have 16 shots. The Tigers have 14 shots. All right, we'll take a timeout, catch our breath, resurface the ice. We'll come back for what's going to be a good third period. It's Cloquet Esco Carleton 2, Hutchinson nothing after 2. You're enjoying the Girls State Hockey Tournament on Prep Spotlight TV, presented by State of Hockey and the Tradition Companies.
My name is Dr. Christiana Hay, and my role here at the Mullen College Prep Academy is I am the superintendent.
How you doing? What are you guys working on?
We are a college readiness institution. We pride ourselves in getting kids ready for college and beyond.
So tell me about this work.
Whatever you choose to do after life from high school, we want you to be ready for the next step in your life.
This is the McDonald's where I started my first job. The setup is still the same. This is where I learned a lot of the skills, great teamwork, great management skills, working with our wonderful customers here. Let's walk through the kitchen. Thank you.
I came from a family that we didn't have a lot, so I was always one of the person that was always seeking for skills. McDonald's was one of the places that provided me those type of skills that I need, and I still use today.
Put your stuff away, okay?
That's how I see how we can help our kids as a pathway to, hey, McDonald's is not just a place that you could work for a little bit. It's a career that you can build.
See you later. Bye.
Speed's worth celebrating. Now that's a win. This is beyond Wi-Fi. This is X-Fi.
Are you worried your kid is using alcohol or other drugs? Know the signs. There is hope, treatment works, lives get better, families heal. Turn to the experts at Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation for help.
What's special about high school sports? The passion. The excitement. The memories.
Down on 3 at the buzzer. Good! It's good! DuBois wins it for the Rebels.
It's about impacting your community. Connecting your business to this audience. This is where your customers live, where they shop. This is their circle of life. This is where your business should be. Connect with your best potential customers. This is your invitation. Get in the game.
one word says it all, the tourney. We are through 2 periods here at the XL Energy Center. Cloquet Esco Carlton leading Hutchinson 2-0. Jeff Davis with you with a call this afternoon. We are back with the 3rd period of our 2nd quarterfinal right after this.
Take a good, hard look. What do you see? Do you see history? How about the future?
Much better though, Green. Just keeping it simple. Good work.
Do you see those who carved paths into the ice? And those who followed? These are not the faces of female hockey players. They're those who have earned the right to simply be called hockey players.
Sprint! Sprint! D is on the goal line, F2 is right behind, F1 is right here.
This is their story.
You're trying to separate. Stay wide.
And make it a good one, Green! Make it a good one!
A story of the young girls and women who taught us all to see the game differently.
Go, Brent! Good!
Those who built legacies.
Here's Darwin's in. Score on the rebound!
And those who carry them on. This is a story about community, adversity, and triumph throughout the state of hockey. This is Homegrown.
Back at the XL Energy Center, it is 2-0 Cloquet Esco Carlton on first period goals from Jenna Zadevsky and Dana Jones, a sophomore. And we'll see if they can hold on to this lead in the 3rd period as we take a look at highlights from the 2nd period. Here's Taylor Nelson closing in and barely missing the right post on a breakaway, and then Hutchinson comes back on a fine stop there by Araya Kaminsky, who made some tough ones. Here's Bender on a breakaway, tried to go short side, and that was turned away. And then a shot that goes off the crossbar, knuckled. You see there, hit a solid goalpost for Hutchinson. They did come close, and they came closer as it turns out. Watch that stop by the goaltender Kaminsky. Goes across and gets a toe on a shot by Britta Johnson, and a super save as you look at the Lumberjacks taking the ice for the 3rd period. They face a Hutchinson team that needs 2 goals. Jeff Papers with you here on Prep Spotlight TV. We'll have the 2nd set of quarterfinals for you tonight here on Prep Spotlight TV as well. I don't get to call those, but I'll see you again on Saturday from the Trio Rink. We'll have both the consolation finals here on Prep Spotlight TV, as well as our friends from Channel 45 will handle the semifinals and finals of this tournament. You look at the freshman goaltender Araya Kaminsky, 14 saves. Also 14 saves for Hannah Ladwig. Shots are 16-14. CEC as we get ready for the 2nd period of play. Winning teams have tomorrow off before the semifinals on Friday. They are ready to go. Hutchinson attacks left to right as we start the 3rd period. Puck is down and the 3rd period is underway. Over the line it comes, and it's into the Lumberjack zone to the left, and Henke tried to center it and was blocked. Puck now behind the Lumberjacks goal, picked up there by Stewart in the right corner. Plays it to center for Nelson. Nice angled pass, and it ran off the end of Taylor Nelson's stick. Leaves a drop up the slot, and unable to control it was Bender. Now puck played to the blue line and brought back in offside. Nope, not offside. The official on that side I thought was going to signal it and did not. So here's Bender over the line, and that's offside. So just a matter of time, I guess. We'll get a face-off at neutral ice with 16:22 to go in the 3rd period. Cloquet Esco Carlton leading at 2-0. Jaxie Pogarelts, you see there, for the Lumberjacks. Jenna Zadevsky and Dana Jones with the goals over the purple and white. It's played into the zone now. It'll go behind the net, and it's controlled there by Telecki for Hutchinson. Centering pass. That's broken up at the edge by Nelson. Lauren Nelson, that is, behind the net. Taylor Nelson, of course, the leading scorer for the Lumberjacks. Puck comes to center, and it's poked away by Litchke to the wall, and now played back into the Hutchinson zone, and back for it, Paige Telecki, junior defender. And now it comes to the boards on the far side, and Cawcut. Puck now to the near boards. Cawcut doing some hard work there against Telecki. And now that battle is going to be finally won by Seifert for Hutchinson, who takes it back behind the net. 1:20 gone in the third period. 2-0 Cloquet Esco Carleton. Picked up now by Harlander for the Tigers at the red line, and then lost it. Now played in on the right side, and it's picked up by Seifert. Closes to the slot, shoots, and a save made by Kaminsky. And the rebound trickles wide off the glove to the left. Hutchinson coming on strong here. The start of the third period. Here's Nelson back through center for the Lumberjacks. Plays it in, and it'll come around to the near sideboards, coming up on 2 minutes gone in the session. Now down the near wing. Hankey over the CEC line. Hankey closes, goes around behind the net. Still in possession of the puck. Hankey still has it in the high slot. Still has it, and then centers it, and it comes off the Lumberjack defender, Elena, to the near sideboards. And they'll try to center it. Hutchinson does, and they are able to drag it in front, and a backhanded shot by Johnson that goes off the, or goes wide of the goal, I should say. Now Johnson again from an equally sharp angle plays it through to the near side. Lumberjacks can't get out of their zone. Hutchinson with a strong start, as you would expect here in the third period, trailing 2-0 in the state quarterfinal. And now here is Tenley Stewart over the line. Stewart backhands it. It'll go down into the corner on the far side. Jensen behind the net with a full head of steam for the Tigers. Haley Martin to center. Broken up in the circle and now played back into the Lumberjack zone. And they are able to lay it out to center, and Bender can't get to it. Comes to the near side boards, and Halverson. Now it's back deep in the Lumberjack zone. Behind the net, Zadebski feeds the far side. Now a rink-wide pass to center. Here's Bender with a chance. Over the line, Kiana Bender going in. Deke shoots, and a save made by Ladwig. Now Bender centers. It comes up the slot. Here's a shot that goes off the defense by Zadebski. Now to the left point. It's played down, and Bender goes after it in the corner. Lumberjacks hit Kiana Bender for that breakaway, and now his centering pass is deflected by Bender wide. And Bender along the boards plays it behind the net. Lania Berthume for the Tigers now feeds it over to the left corner. 13:20 to go. The puck comes out to center, and it's picked up by Jones. Rink wide, over the line, shoots, and Ladwig makes a glove catch. Let's take a quick break here from the XL. 2-0 CEC. This is the Girls State Hockey Tournament on Prep Spotlight TV, presented by State of Hockey and the Tradition Companies.
Speed's worth celebrating. Now that's a win. This is beyond Wi-Fi. This is X-Fi.
Here come the Tigers down the far wing. This is Hankey, and that's broken up by Tenley Stewart at the blue line and played back out to center. Telecki plays it back into the Lumberjack zone. Stewart fed to the right, and that was picked off. Over the line they come, and Elena now will take it out. Emmy Elena, senior defender, feeds the near side, and now it's broken up at the Hutchinson blue line. And here they come down the near wing. Hankey angling over the line, left it and lost it at the blue line. Now picked up by Cawcut. Playing it forward, 12.5 minutes to play. It's 2-0. Cloquet Esco Carleton play in the Hutchinson zone. This is Hankey behind the goal. Alex Hankey, the leading scorer for this team. Now the puck runs rink wide in the Hutchinson zone, and the Lumberjacks gain possession. Closing in is Taylor Nelson, and couldn't drag it to the forehand. Tried to come in through the slot, and the puck comes to the near side boards, picked up and played out to center. Here's Harlander over the CEC line. That's broken up in the circle. Harlander goes back for it and plays it behind the net. Litchke after it in the right corner, swings to get away from Seifert, and now will play it up the boards and out to center. Now rink wide and right back in to the Lumberjack zone to the left. It's going to run behind the net, and it's fed to the near side. And Zadebski had to play it forward. It comes on out to center, and the Tigers at center play it into the Lumberjack zone, 11:39 to go. And this is Zadebski behind the goal. It's poke checked off her stick. And Seifert tried to drag to the forehand and couldn't. It's picked up by DeLeon, and down the near wing the Lumberjacks come, and Dea DeLeon will shoot it in. Head for the benches, they change. Pogerelts is knocked down in the corner. And closing in Jones, trying to make something happen. Jones does, wins the puck, and then a shot is blocked. Jones fell in the meantime. Puck comes to the boards, and a centering pass is broken up and fed to the right point area. Comes out to center past Pogerelts, and Stewart will play it right back in. 11:04 to play in the third period. Cloquet Esco Carleton holding on to a 2-0 lead. Shots 18-15 for the contest. And here comes Hutchinson down the near wing. Hankey over the line takes a shot. And it's knocked away by Kaminsky. Puck now behind the net, runs too far for Campbell. And the Lumberjacks will try to clear. Puck comes to the circle, and that's broken up by Cawcut, who will start up from in front of her net. Cawcut pass to the left. Here's Jones with a player on the right. Long shot by Jones and a save by Ladwig off to the near boards. Now Hutchinson in control, and they play it up the near side boards. And here's Harlander down the wing. And the shot goes wide of the goal, hits the back of the net, and comes back behind the net where Elena claims it. And then Elena is taken in against the boards. Peel controlling. Now played to the right side of the goal. Here's Seifert swinging around trying to shoot. And now it's played past the defender as the defense came in too deep, and it's going to come all the way down the ice. And icing is called. And the Lumberjack fans are wondering about that. Let's take a quick break here from XL Energy Center. 10-11 to play. This is the Girls State Hockey Tournament on Prep Spotlight TV, presented by State of Hockey and the Tradition Companies.
Stream TV anywhere with the Xfinity Stream app. Turn wait time into showtime. Simple, easy, awesome.
Play in the Lumberjack zone. And the face-off, just under 10 minutes to play now. Zadebski behind the goal. Tried to feed the circle, and that was broken up by Seifert. Now Jones is able to play it out to center, and down the wing they come. Dana Jones in a race for it. And Hutchinson being more aggressive with the defenders. They may give up that odd player rush now and again. Now behind the net, Campbell in control for the Tigers. Plays it towards the high slot. Picked off by Bender. And now Hutchinson does gain control of Seifert. Coming out to center. Down the near wing and lost it at the top of the right circle. Now DeLeon banks it ahead and Bender relays it in. And it's going to come back behind the net. Taylor Nelson after it for the Lumberjacks, but lost possession. Comes along the near boards to Campbell for the Tigers to the blue line, and now got it back. Played out to center, and here is Bender to the right for Nelson. Over the line, Taylor Nelson will swing it around behind the net for DeLeon along the near boards. That's the Lumberjacks top line. Puck comes to the left point, and it's played back down for DeLeon in the circle. Now it'll go back behind the net, and after it is Jensen for Hutchinson. Fed off to the far wall, controlled by Hankey down the far wing, and she is squeezed to the boards as the Lumberjacks trap that play closed. 8:44 to go, coming up on the halfway mark of the third period. The puck is picked up by Elena over the line, hooked at, and now Hutchinson is able to control it. It comes out to center, and Pogerelts plays it back into the zone deep. Going back for it for the Tigers is Jensen, coming out the right side, and it's banked. It comes up the slot. It's controlled, and here's a knuckling shot by Pogerelts right on, and a save by Ladwig with 8:22 to go in the third period. It's been tight checking the whole way through. Lumberjacks broke on top early, 90 seconds into the game. Jenna Zadebski, the senior, scoring her second goal of the season. And then with exactly 5 minutes remaining in the period, it was Dana Jones scoring the second, and it's held up to this point. Talecki for Hutchinson, plays it ahead, and here come the Tigers down the near wing. Harlander, it's broken up, and Harlander keeps possession, plays it into the Lumberjack zone, 8:08 to go, and now down the near side they come. Schneeberger at the red line, lost possession. The puck runs to the right, and it's controlled by Cawcut. Rink wides it into the Hutchinson zone, and it'll come around behind the net as we pass the 9-minute mark here in the third period, excuse me. Now the puck picked up by Taylor Nelson, and Nelson tried to play it past one, did. Nelson to the circle, and now goes deep, has a centering pass for Bender and couldn't get it to her. Taylor Nelson making something happen there, but not able to find Bender. They've done a nice job keeping that line in check, Hutchinson has. And now the puck comes to the left corner in the Lumberjack zone. Bender along the near wall. Puck played out to center, and it's picked up by Campbell. Fed across to the left, and a sweep check by Nelson knocks the puck free. Played it right through the Hutchinson line change. That was a smart play, trying to see if they could get too many players. And now the puck comes to the near side, and here to center. Loose at the blue line, and now knocked back in past Elena into the corner, and Hutchinson controlling a centering pass. And they had Johnson set up, and Hankey couldn't get the puck to her. Lumberjacks back down the far wing, and over the line they come. Dostal takes a shot. It was knuckling. Jones on the rebound takes a shot, and that's blocked at the defense. Centering pass comes through to the far side, and it's controlled now by Hanson for the Lumberjacks in the corner, but it ran off her stick, and a long pass will come back into the Lumberjack zone, and it'll come to the left of the goal. Will be icing against Hutchinson with 6 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the third period of a 2-0 game. And both teams are creating chances, but neither team able to convert anything since those goals late in the first period from the Lumberjacks. You can see it there. It's just poised, I guess you could say, as the English would say. On the knife's edge, puck comes out to center, and it's played back in by Elena to the left of the goal. 6:26 left. Puck out to center, and now Hutchinson there. Two attackers ran into each other, and it's picked up there by Stewart. Plays it out to center. Lumberjacks back, and they will shoot it in. A long shot. Ladwig got some trouble with it and had to get a stoppage with 6:12 left. So we'll get a face-off now in the Tigers zone. You got to look at the junior goaltender, Hannah Ladwig. 1.84 goals against average on the season, 5 shutouts, and a 92% save percentage. Lumberjacks have done just enough against her today. Now from the face-off, Lumberjacks control, and a shot whistle wide of the goal. Puck comes towards the left point area, and they can't hold it in. Out to center, here comes Hankey, angling, and now stopping, circling back. Feeds the right for Berthume over the Lumberjacks line. That's broken up. And Taylor Nelson on the back check. Now the other number 5, Berthume, plays to the slot. Shot blocked by Nelson. Now up the high slot it comes. And it now runs to the near corner. Hutchinson in control. And this is Britta Johnson. Puck along the near boards with 5:40 to go. The puck is swiped at by Bender and now picked up. Lumberjacks will carry it out to center. That's Nelson. And now Nelson's taken in against the boards. We're going to get a penalty on Hutchinson. And the Lumberjacks will get a power play with 5:33 to go as Taylor Nelson taken down against the boards. And the Lumberjacks will go to the power play. It comes at 11:27 of the third period. And the Lumberjacks go to the power play. Penalty will go against Berthume. It is a body check. And now we're going to get the timeout taken. With 5 minutes and 33 seconds to play in the third period. We'll take a break ourselves. It is 2-0 Cloquet Esco Carleton. This is the Girls State Hockey Tournament on Prep Spotlight TV, presented by State of Hockey and the Tradition Companies.
Wherever your dreams take you in whatever field you choose, McDonald's can help make it happen. Archways to Opportunity provides tuition assistance to McDonald's restaurant employees to use at trade schools, universities, and community colleges. Managers receive $3,000 per year, crew members $2,500. For more information on tuition assistance and other Archways benefits, visit mcdonalds.com/education.
Back at the XL Energy Center, we invite you to celebrate the Girls State Hockey Tournament with a special offer to attend the select Minnesota Wild games. Tickets start at $35 and can be purchased at wild.com/state. And if you're watching this tournament on Prep Spotlight TV, this offer is for you. And we're happy to partner with the Minnesota Wild in presenting these games, as well as helping you come out and see the home team play. Ready to go now. The face-off coming up to the left of Ladwig in the Tigers' goal. Second power play for CEC. Both teams have had 2 of them in this game. And they control from the face-off. And here's a knuckled shot wide. It comes to the near boards. Lumberjacks don't need to score, but sure, for their point of view, would take some of the pressure off as Bender can't control it. It comes to Stewart at the right point. Flattens it, shoots. And it's tipped by DeLeon wide. Nelson now in the corner with some space to operate. Puck comes to the near boards. DeLeon is in after it, digs it out, plays it around to the far side. Bender will let the puck come through to Stewart on the wall. Centering pass, DeLeon across to Nelson, and a save made by Ladwig. Here's Taylor Nelson swinging to the right edge, taking a shot, and Ladwig makes the save and will get a face-off. And those are the two best chances of the day for the Lumberjacks' leading scorer, Taylor Nelson. As we take a look at the last sequence, good pass by DeLeon. And a good anticipation there by Ladwig. Nelson, no stranger to the state tournament. She's from the 2nd C in the cooperative Carleton High School and has played volleyball very well and softball even better. Here's a shot and a save made, and has been to state as well with the Carleton Bulldogs. Now played into the Lumberjack zone. 1:08 in the power play, 4:38 to go in the third period. Pass for Bender is intercepted, and the Lumberjacks go back for it. And this is Elena feeding it across to the right. And they're content to just play catch at this point. They don't need to score, but puck loose at neutral. And with 4:21 to go and 45 on the power play, the puck is picked up. And a pass for Bender, and the player fell. It comes back into the CEC zone. And now back behind the net is Tenley Stewart. 4:05 to go. Near wing pass for Bender at center. And they'll angle over the line with Lauren Cawcut. Stops at the top of the circle. Leaves a drop pass. High in the slot. Stewart shoots. Missed the net. Rebound off the inboards. Cawcut behind the net. Feeds it over to Jones along the wall. Feeds an open point. And it comes out to center. And Zadevsky will turn with it there at the red line. 13 seconds in the power play. 3:43, more importantly, to play in regulation time. Now the puck played to the left edge, and Jensen takes it behind the net for the Tigers. They have killed off the penalty, and the play is back in the Lumberjack zone to the right. And Zadevsky will take it back behind the cage with under 3.5 minutes left now. And Hutchinson needing 2 goals. It's picked up by Jones along the near wall. Steps to center, and then lost possession. Here comes Hutchinson back in. Over the line, defender lost her stick as Ives goes behind the net, looks to center it, and it runs back behind the cage. Litschke feeds the far side, and now the Lumberjacks will play it on out to center. It's banked ahead, and now broken up and shot back into their zone. Zadevsky staying at home. Now Fan on a clearing attempt. It's stolen away, and a shot by Hankey, and that goes wide. Taylor Nelson along the boards for the Lumberjacks, plays it out to center. It'll come all the way down the ice, and that'll be icing on the Lumberjacks with 2:50 to play in the third period. And the question now is, when will Mark Telecki take the timeout, as his team needs 2 goals, and you would figure the goaltender would need to come off fairly soon with a 2-goal deficit, but we'll wait and see. And here comes the timeout. So Hutchinson, Telecki takes his timeout now, Coach Telecki, and we will see what he decides to do as you get a look at the Brain Trust at the Hutchinson bench. And the CEC Lumberjacks heading off for their instruction from Courtney Olin. And wonder what's in the playbook at this point, as you've seen the crowd shots now. These fans from both of these schools enjoying the experience here at the XL Energy Center. And of course, 2 more games for you tonight in the evening session here at the XL Energy Center as we play down to Saturday's championship games. The winner of this game will meet Warroad in the semifinals. Warroad in our first game today defeated Wilmer 7-4. And what a top line Warroad has. They are good by anyone's definition, and they controlled play in that game for long stretches. 3 power play goals they scored today. 3 for 3 on the power play in a game they won by 3, and they look good. And we will also see the defending champions tonight as well. So we got all kinds of fun for you here on Prep Spotlight TV. Face-off coming up to the right of Kaminsky. 2:50 to go. Goaltender remains in. Nelson blocks the shot. Puck comes to the boards. And now it's picked up by Hankey for the Tigers. Now behind the net, DeLeon for the Lumberjacks will play it off the wall. And it's poked at. They can't get it out. Picked up now by the Tigers. Hankey comes over to the far boards, and Taylor Nelson plays it out. 2:26 to go. And Hutchinson needs two. Here's a pass stolen away by Bender at center. And that will disrupt the timing. Now here come the Tigers back. Hankey over the line. Takes a shot. It's deflected wide of the near post with 2:12 to go. Now in the left corner, Stewart for the Lumberjacks. Has the puck. And now stops in the left corner. Will reverse. Come around to the far side. And Taylor Nelson in the corner. Under 2 minutes to play. And the play behind the Lumberjacks net. It's picked up there and played up the middle. And here comes Taylor Nelson. Long pass, and there's the breakaway. DeLeon closing in, and pass a little too far for it. She couldn't pull the puck back to shoot. And Ladwig made a stop. Now the puck comes down the near wing, and here comes Hutchinson in over the line. And now it's controlled behind the net by Stewart. Here comes the goaltender with 90 seconds to go. They pulled the goaltender for a sixth skater, and the puck loose at center ice, and it's picked up now by Jensen. Played to the far wall, and now the Lumberjacks get control. It comes through to the near side boards with 1:19 to go at the blue line. Elena pokes it over to the right, and now it's banked off the wall by Pogerelts and back deep into the Tigers zone. Hankey will come around in front of the net with just over a minute to play, and out to center it comes. Now Jones trying to block a pass, comes to center, and now Pogerelts. Last minute of play. It's in the Hutchinson zone, and it's going to go over the boards and into the Hutchinson bench. Or is it offsides? Maybe it was both. We're going to get a face-off outside with 57.9 seconds to play. And the goaltender comes back in, Ladwig, for the face-off. And will draw outside the Hutchinson blue line. They play it forward, which is a smart play. Under a minute to go. Play in the Hutchinson zone, and the Tigers are able to clear. And into the Lumberjack zone. That's broken up. DeLeon, Bender. Nelson on the left. Over the line. Bender shoots. Save made by Ladwig. Puck comes off to the near wall with 40 seconds to go. And it comes over the Lumberjacks line. Here's a shot and a blocker pad save off Harriman. Here comes the goaltender again. And now again, 6 skaters for Hutchinson with under 30 seconds to play. They center it loose in the crease, and it's right onto the goaltender, and we're going to get a stoppage as Kaminsky was able to make the save with 20.8 seconds to go. Hutchinson made a bid with the goaltender off, and the freshman, Rhea Kaminsky, makes the stop. Look at that sequence again. See Hutchinson getting the puck right to the edge, right where they want it, and Britta Johnson, a 20-goal scorer for them, not able to find a way past the freshman goaltender. Britta Johnson, 20 goals in the regular season, 3 more in the playoffs. Here's a shot from the faceoff that goes wide with 10 seconds to play. Play back behind the Lumberjacks net, center to the near circle. Hankey takes a shot, blocked, got it back, works in, and can't get a shot on goal, and the game is over. And the CEC Lumberjacks are the semifinalists now as they defeat the Hutchinson Tigers 2-0. They scored 2 goals in the first period, and they make it stick. It is a shutout for the freshman goaltender, Rhea Kaminsky, her second of the season. And there you look at the victorious Lumberjacks. They get 2 goals in the first period, and they make them stand up. Final shots for this game, 26-18 for the Lumberjacks. Means they held Hutchinson to 4 shots on goal in the third period, while taking 10 themselves. CEC improves to 26-3 on the season, and Hutchinson drops to 21-8. Hutchinson will meet Wilmer in tomorrow's consolation semifinals. Cloquet Esco Carleton 26-3 against Roro, 22-4-2 in the first semifinal. The winner of that game will play for a state championship. And there you look at Dana Jones, the sophomore who scored the second goal for the Lumberjacks. Jenny Zadevsky, her second goal of the season. The first goal, the game-winning goal, 90 seconds in. And the Lumberjacks and their defense made it stick. Well, that will do it for us here from the XL Energy Center. We invite you to follow our state tournament coverage and join the conversation on social media. Prep Spotlight on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You look at the CEC Lumberjacks, victorious, leaving the ice to fight another day. They'll be back for the semifinals against War Road coming up on Friday. Jeff Pappas saying so long, and thanks so much for watching here on Prep Spotlight TV today. You've enjoyed the Girls State Hockey Tournament on Prep Spotlight TV, presented by State of Hockey and the Tradition Companies. Have a good night.
The State of Hockey and Prep Spotlight.tv, in coordination with the Minnesota State High School League and 45 TV, brings you coverage of the 2020 Girls State Hockey Tournament. This game is brought to you by the Tradition Companies, your one-stop shop for all your home and financing needs. Visit traditionco.com. Comprehensive hockey coverage is supported by the McDonald's franchise owners of Minnesota. Further your education and achieve your dreams with McDonald's Archways to Opportunity. The Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation, treating addiction, transforming lives. The Urgency Room, in fast, home soon. Xfinity, the best internet in America. And by KLN Family Brands, from our family to yours.
The last time the Cloquet-Esco Carleton girls hockey team played in the state tournament was 2009. Back then, the band the Black Eyed Peas were a lot like getting married. It was cool at first, but now you're everywhere I go, and it's kind of annoying. The Lumberjacks opened their playoff run against unseeded Hutchinson. Opening moments of this one, puck out to Jenna Zadebski. She fires from the blue line, and it finds the back of the net. 90 seconds into this one, and CEC has a 1-0 lead. Still in the first, Jaxie Pogorelis with the shot. Save is made, but Dana Jones comes diving in to push the puck into the net. Amazing awareness from the sophomore. Take another look as the puck sneaks under the goalie, sits there for what feels like forever, and Jones knocks it in to give the Jacks a 2-0 lead after one. Let's go to the second. Less than 30 seconds to go. Shot on net is blocked wide open for the Tigers, but Araya Kaminsky somehow makes the save there. Check this one out as the freshman sticks her right leg out to keep the puck out of the net. Bird's eye view here, and it warrants repeating. She is a freshman. 18 saves for Kaminsky, secures the shutout as Cloquet-Esco Carleton wins it 2-0. They will face War Road Friday at 11 a.m. in the section semifinals.
For the first time in 11 years, the Cloquet-Esco Carleton girls hockey team was back in the state tournament. Their goal was to make noise down at the X. This afternoon, CEC took the state stage in the quarterfinal round against Hutchinson. Lisa Tipke has the recap from St. Paul.
Quick scoring was the name of the game for the Lumberjacks in the section tournament, scoring 2 first-period goals in each of their section games. The Cloquet-Esco Carleton girls hockey team skated with that speed straight into the Class Single A quarterfinals against Hutchinson here at the XL Energy Center.
None of us have had the opportunity to play here prior to today, so I don't think that was necessarily our best game. I thought at times we were a little bit sloppy, but we were able to pull it together and come away with a win.
Leaving behind the first-time jitters, it took Jenna Zadebski just under 2 minutes to find the back of the net, an extra special moment for the senior. From the blue line, the defenseman rattled off her second goal of the season.
It was the first goal of the tourney, so I was so excited. I didn't even know it went in at first. I just kind of sat there. And, I don't have any goals in general, so it was a really exciting moment for me.
All the scoring happened in the first. A shot by Jaxie Pogorelis initially blocked by the Tigers, but with no whistle, it stays live, and Dana Jones dives in.
When I was going in, my body also went in the net, so I figured, I don't know, maybe the puck wasn't in the net, so the net was off, but turned out good for our team.
A gritty defensive battle ensued, Hutchinson coming close in the second, but Araya Kaminsky sticks out her leg for the stellar save.
I just saw that the girl was over there and did the best I could to push over, and I got it, and then had to do whatever I could to get it dead.
The freshman earned the shutout with 18 saves despite not receiving the start. Senior goaltender Lauren Maslowski celebrated right there with her.
It's amazing that she can be that happy, for me to be starting over her, and it just makes me so happy that we can have this close of a bond on and off the ice.
CEC has a day off to work on tightening up their game before facing War Road in the semifinal match Friday at 11 a.m. here at the XL. In St. Paul, for WDIO Sports, I'm Alicia Tipke.
And you can watch the Lumberjacks play Warroad on our other channel, WDIO DT2 Me TV. All of the girls' state semifinals and championship games will take place on Friday and Saturday, and they will be televised.